Formula 1 has had a terrible start to the new season in the excitement department. People are talking about how bad the new cars are, the new regulations, drivers are saying that they can't follow each other, and nobody's talking about the actual worst thing about Formula 1, which in my opinion is the schedule. Now, what exactly is wrong with the schedule? I'll tell you. Let's start by asking a simple question. Pause the video right after the question and think about your answer. Ready? Here goes. When are Formula 1 fans the most excited about the sport? The answer is either during a big championship fight like we had in 2021 or at the start of a new season. Because we go through the entire winter with nothing but rumors and news about what the next year of Formula 1 has in store for us fans. And how does the big machine of Formula 1 take advantage of this? They give us 4 street races in the first 5 of the new season. Let's go through them. Bahrain is an actual racetrack built for, you guessed it, racing. You actually have space for 2 cars to go side by side and create good racing. It's a pretty good season opener, but where do you go from Bahrain? All the way to Jeddah in Saudi Arabia, a street track, where the track was built before the actual street, which makes a lot of sense. It's not a racing spectacle, it's a way for the country to drive tourism. The actual racetrack is only good for drivers to show off their qualifying skills, being so close to the walls and the track being so high speed and high risk. But we had some race highlights last year with Leclerc and Verstappen. Yeah, at the end of the straights and in the braking zone, which every track has in one way, shape or form. The rest of the track is terrible for racing and quite dangerous, as we all know. Then you head over to Australia, which is a street track, but is kinda grandfathered into the normal racetrack pool because of its history, similar to Canada. You actually have space for 2 cars to go side by side here, but the racing is terrible without hard braking zones, which the new track got rid of. This year we had 4 DRS zones here, and we only had 29 overtakes, with Perez having 10 of them, because of where he started. Not exactly exciting. Australia is done. Finished. Where do we go now? Azerbaijan, Baku Street Circuit. A race falsely branded exciting because of the amount of safety car and drama that we have had here in the past. Nothing to do with the actual track being good. 1 long straight and 90-degree corners for most of the lap, where 2 cars can't possibly go side by side, unless you are Fernando Alonso this year. And without any crashes or big drama where you have multiple safety cars, you all saw how boring that race was. But not only that, the people who managed Formula 1 knew that the straight was the only reasonable spot to overtake on. What do? They cut down the DRS range, so that cars have a more difficult time overtaking each other. Absolute genius move. I know that the wind played a part in this as well, but you can control what you can control. And the wrong decision was taken here. Are you sick and tired of narrow street tracks where you can only overtake on the straight? You are? Too bad, because now we head over to Miami, another tight, narrow street track. Nothing happened the entire race. We all waited for Verstappen to win for almost 2 hours. Where did he overtake Perez? At the end of the straight. What a surprise. Imola is cancelled this week because of extreme weather. And my thoughts are with the people of that area, but with Imola cancelled, where do you think we're headed towards next? That's right, the king of boring races, Monaco. Do I need to say more? Yes, the cars need to be changed. They need to be smaller, they need to be lighter. There are technical aspects to Formula 1 cars that can improve racing. But there is no doubt in my mind that the easiest place to start improving Formula 1 is by remaking the calendar. Contracts aside, imagine a season where you start off in Spa, you head to Monza and then to Silverstone. That would be amazing and create hype that would last for the rest of the season in some cases. And now maybe a street track is worth more with drivers having to take more risk to advance in the standings. It does not take a genius to figure stuff out, and F1 needs to be less political and less about the show and more about the actual racing. Thank you guys for watching and listening to my rant. Let's all hope for better racing soon to come. Peace.